Hi, I'm Dr. Julie Marshall, and I have a blog called Dr. Julie's Fun Life .com. So when I was a dermatologist, that's what I did for 35 years. I was always interested in a lot of different things besides medicine, including family functions and fashion. I love clothes. Always have a very visual person. I like great food. I like to prepare food. I like to entertain. I love to make beautiful tablescapes. I like to travel. So I like to read. So I have this blog called drjuliesfunlife.com. And I think my life is pretty fun. And I'm trying to let any people know things that I think would help to make maybe their life more fun. And hopefully they'll give me some suggestions as well. So to me, it's a win. So anyways, please, if you would, take a peek. You just go online and go drjuliesfunlife.com, one word, no apostrophes or anything. You just write that in online in any kind of search bar, and then it'll come up. And so you can just, it's free, it's fun, and I hope you'll like it. And if you do like it, please share it with your friends. Okay, so this is my YouTube station. Who knew? And so what I'm doing currently is I'm doing a little travel series. I thought it'd be fun to do like a packing and travel series. So this one today is going to be talking about how some of the features of the suitcase that I really found recently that I love, and it has stood me in good stead for some longer trips. Okay. In fact, I just came back from a 2-week trip, and I am not the lightest packer on purpose. I like to have all my stuff, and I like to look cute in every moment. So the suitcase is carried everything. It was great. So let me show you all about it. Let's see. Oh, don't worry about it. There's a description box that'll be underneath this YouTube video, and that will have any of the links to anything I talk about, and that'll actually talk about, it will actually also have a link to the blog, so you can just see it written down right there, the name of it. So please follow me. If you like this information that I talked to you about, please subscribe, please share me with your friends. That would really help me to grow. Okay, so now what are we going to talk about? We are talking about a very cool new suitcase that I got in the last probably last 6 months. I've probably used it 3 or 4 times already. All right, so let me show you all about it. So this is such a great suitcase. All right, well, I snuck ahead and I opened it up because I wanted to make sure I opened it the way that they talk about it online. So I'll show it to you closed up first of all. So this is this really cool, this is actually kind of a wine color, I think they call it, but I like it because it's I think it's pretty, but it's also nice because, if you have a suitcase that's black, which most of us do, they're really hard to find on the carousel. That's really a pain in the neck. So this is a great color to find, but they have lots of other colors. And I love this particular one because I tend to reach for red things and pink things. And so this was right up my alley. But so it's a great suitcase from the outside. This is a polycarbonate shell. So it's hard. It's considered a hard piece, but remarkably, it's not heavy. So if you lift it, empty, it's very light. It's much lighter than my Toomey suitcase, and it's very. I like that it's light but very sturdy. And what's interesting is this part. This depth is actually about 1.5 inches or almost 2 inches wider than my Toomey luggage. That is also the same 27-inch suitcase. So this is a 27-inch suitcase, which makes it obviously not, you can't carry it on, but it is considered a it is a checked luggage kind of a piece. So I like it because it's sturdy and it holds a lot of stuff. And they have a remarkable feature. They have a warranty, a lifelong, as long as you own the item, a warranty on the shell. So if the shell gets cracked for some reason, that's covered and replaceable. And the wheels, which are these 360, easy roll around wheels, which you know how hard it is to kind of schlep up sometimes through the airport with other things on it. They really work. And there's obviously 4 of them. And if the wheels are cracked off by, the luggage people, which happened to me recently, they are totally willing to replace it for you. And they also cover, the warranty also covers that the handles, that the handles, if they for some reason stop working, or break off, that's all covered. So I think that's really nice. So then they explain it right in their Quince website, which I think is lovely. Oh, I should tell you a little bit about Quince. So Quince is a company that I like it because they're very cost conscious and they don't sell things with lots of bells and whistles. Things tend to be pretty simple, in their looking, but they have nice features And the way that they're able to keep their costs down is, which is really good for you to know, is because they don't have they don't have a middleman. They don't have like a, what do you call, they don't have the stores, and they don't have, so they just sell online. So that makes their costs more contained. And I love it. So, all right, let's go through the suitcase. So bit by bit, feature by feature. Okay, so here's the outside of the luggage. And it is polycarbonate shell, like I said, and it has this telescoping, handle. Very easy to, and it's sturdy, because sometimes, those are, they're wobbly. This one's not wobbly at all, which is great. And you can actually put like your backpack, or something that's got that little trolley strap on. You can put that right on there. It'll stay on there. Excuse me, no problem. The handle's fine. And then they even have they have a lock here. And this is a TSA approved lock, whatever that means, but that's what they say. And so then here is and so what happens is, once you've got the thing zipped closed, you will actually be able to take the zipper tabs, and let me show you this. This is kind of neat. And you can actually put them into, I need to be able to see this, into the little sections right here. You just pop them right into here, the little zipper, once it's closed, and then you set your combination. And then you'd want to remember to put that in your phone so you don't forget it when you get to your destination. Okay, so let's talk about so this is the wonderful tote, the 27-inch carry-on piece. And then once we open it up, this is how they talk about it online, so you can understand all the features. Okay, let me teach them to you. All right, this is great. All right, the first side is over here, and this is the side for your, for your items that are inflexible. So that would be like your shoes and your toiletries, things like that would all fit in there. And I'm actually going to do another piece shortly, probably tomorrow, where I actually pack all the items that I wore on my 14-day trip. When I'll show you how it all fits in here. I swear it does. All right, so once you're all zipped up, that's great. You're good. And that's inside this little ventilated section. Now, this side is really cool, though, for a couple of reasons. It has this thing called the compression panel. So this is just a little nylon, I would guess, panel. It's got a wire frame around the edges, and then it has a little mesh pocket here. And then it's kind of looped in through here via straps. There's two little straps. So I'm going to pull those up so you can sort of see those. It's a little hard with all this black. Okay, so that's great. And so now what I do is I take this little panel and I put it over here carefully. And then what I do is I load up my luggage, with all my clothes. It all fits in to here. Seriously, it fit in here, and that's great. And then, but before I close it up, and I'll show you the trick, look what else they have. They have a little pocket here. It's very hard to see, black things, on the video. But anyway, this is a little black pocket. And in this pocket, you thought, well, this is just like a little, I don't know, for jewelry or something pocket. And you certainly could put that in there. But look at this. Inside the pocket is this. It's amazing. It's a little bag, and the bag actually snaps in here, so you don't have to even lose it. Okay, so there's a little tab here on this little bag. Okay, whoop. Okay, and this can just, like I said, snap here, and then you could shove it right back in there for storage, so you won't lose it. But then you could also unsnap it, which is what I did on my trips, and then just use it for your laundry bag. Because I know we all go on trips and we don't have a laundry bag. And then we're sad that we have to pack our dirty clothes with our cleaner clothes. Okay, so I put this back in here for now. But this is a great trick, so that way you don't, because a lot of times you go into a hotel and there might be a plastic bag, for the dry cleaning that, at the hotel, but they usually just have one and it's not big enough. This is a nice one and it fits in here well. So that's a great feature. Okay. And then there's this other little feature that they put in here, which I think is really thoughtful. It kind of looks like a little magic eraser, like Mr. Clean magic eraser. And this it says, scuffs happen. To clean your suitcase, dampen the eraser, squeeze it out, and then gently rub away any scuff marks. And I think that's just so thoughtful that they put that in this little Ziploc bag and, put it in here. I think that's a testament to the company's thoughtful attitudes. Okay, so now what else is good about this? Okay, let's go back to the compression concept. Okay, so imagine, which you'll see tomorrow, all these clothes are in here, layered in here in the appropriate way that I'm going to teach you all these tips tomorrow. Then what happens is you take this little panel and you take it and you put it over the clothes. And then what you do is you reach across, you grab these little straps, And then imagine, so you'll see this tomorrow. Okay, and then so here's the strap. And then what happens is this is the compression. So because this is kind of firm, it pushes down on your clothes so your clothes aren't like trying to puff up. And I've got lots of tricks to make them flatter as well. So don't you even worry your little head about how well this is going to work. It's going to be great. Okay, so that's great. And then the cool thing is, in addition, is, when I travel, a lot of times I bring my laptop, and so that actually can fit right in here. This is a little mesh pocket. See, here's my hand. Okay, so I could actually put my my whole 15-inch, I think it is, Air Mac right into here, and it's really sandwiched in the middle of the suitcase. So I think it's pretty protected. And I also put, it doesn't move around, and I put my little mouse in here and my cord. So I'm really good to go. So that's the whole way the this actual suitcase works. And then once it's all zipped up, so imagine all this is all hooked up. I guess I'll hook it up for fun. And I loved it. You'll see me when I pack it. You can't believe I can get all my stuff in here. You can. And it's not too heavy because of the fact that the suitcase itself is light. And then you just, do the standard, zipping it around. And then, then you want to pull this all the way around to the top. And that's where you're going to have your little zippers, they're going to come together. My other zipper, hold on. Oh, hang on one second, let me figure this out. Okay, I found the other side. So here's the little zipper, and it lines up right here. This little tabs line up right there, and you'll just pop it right into that little spot there, and then you'll spin. You'll get this lined up. I know it seems harder because I'm trying to film you. Okay, hold on a second here. Wait a minute. Hang on one second. I gotta figure it out. Okay, I got it figured out. So you just push them in, and then you'd spin your lock, and that would make you have it all safely locked. And then you, again, remember to write that combination down in your phone so you don't have to break open your suitcase. And it says here TSA something or other. I guess I'm not sure how they're able to open it. I don't know how that works, but whatever. I typically wouldn't lock it. I would lock it, if I, had to leave the bags open, leave them at the hotel, for instance, before you checked in. But I think that it's still a nice feature. Oh, there you go. That's how it works. And then you just hit this little hinge here, and it opens up. So that's cool. I'm going to have to call the company and find out if there's more trick to that. Maybe it says TSA on there, so maybe they have an ability to, with a magnet or something to work out the lock. But anyway, I think it's a cool feature. Love it. And I love it all standing up. I think it's pretty. And they have these little, these kind of little tabs on here so that the suitcase doesn't lay on the ground when you lay it on its side, which I think is also very thoughtful. I think it's a very thoughtful, clever, wonderful suitcase. And I think you should think about getting them. It comes in different sizes. Oh, one more feature that is really neat about this suitcase is it actually comes with a dust cover. Who knew? Yeah, so what happens is, I can't find it today because my husband was putting things away after our trip. But basically, it comes with a like a dust cover, like a great big bag that kind of is lightweight and drawstring and fits right over this. And they recommend that you actually take the the luggage, and you if you had a couple pieces of like different sizes, you could nest the smaller size into here, and then close it all up, and then put the dust cover on, and then it'd be nice and neat for you wouldn't have to get dusty. Who knew? Oh, but also you wouldn't have to worry about it getting taking up too much space. So that's another thoughtful thing. So the dust cover surprised me. The little brush, the little magic eraser surprised me. The the laundry bag inside surprised me. The compression panel, and the fact that I could get so much stuff in here. That was really the best part. So anyway, I'm Dr. Julie Marshall. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to this point. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I know you have lots of other things you could be watching, and I'm glad that you decided to watch this. I think that this Quince company is great, and I think you should consider looking at their other items. They have lots of fun, pretty items, clothing, jewelry, some house items, both men and women stuff. I'm not sure if they have kids stuff, but it's a great company, great customer service. Oh, that's a great thing. This is unusual. It has a 365-day return policy. Oh, no. I mean, no one has that. So that's really great. So I love it. Yay, Quince. Yay, Luggage. You should consider it. Thank you. Have a great day. Please follow me and have a great day.